Play Sports. I am your host, Bianca. Now, let's dive right in. Is Antonio Brown getting PT after sex allegations? Will the Ravens produce another blowout? How will the Saints perform in a revenge game? Stay tuned for our expert opinions. Now, Kwame.
All right. Kwame here.
Let's start off and discuss NFL injuries.
All right. So, for NFL notable injuries, I'm going to give you a few that can help you win a lot of money. Antonio Brown is expected to play. The Chargers kicker will not play today. As for the Ravens, they have a few banged up people. Marquise Brown has a hip injury. Mark Andrews, the tight end, has a foot injury. And hold on. And Mark Ingram has a shoulder injury. Bengals running back Joe Mixon is expected to play. He was questionable. Mike Williams, the wide receiver, game time decision. One important thing is James White from the Patriots. He's expecting the birth of his child today. So he's kind of on edge about playing or not, but he did fly with the team. Matt Breida is playing. Le'Veon Bell has an injury, but he's still going to play. And that's about it for the injuries.
Okay.
So,
thank you for that. Now it's time for our segment called Start 'em Sit 'em, where you get the most value for your plays.
all right. So, are we starting and sit 'em?
Yes.
All right. Ace, you ready?
Yo, talk to me, man. I've been ready.
Can you see my face?
Yeah,
Oh, I meant to say King Ace. My fault, since I lost the bet.
just remember that. Oh, you can call me daddy. That's fine too.
You wild. You wild.
Who's your daddy, Carl?
All right. Start and sit 'em. Who you got for me?
Man, starting with quarterback. I guess I shouldn't go with my sleeper yet. So I like Carson Wentz. I like Dak, and I like Jared Goff. That's my three.
Okay.
I save some sleeper for you later.
Okay. Do you want to go back and forth with the QBs, or you just want to say the whole?
Let's do that. So
Okay. Well, my QBs, I like as a stardom. I like Case Keenum. I like Drew Brees, and I like Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers is not. Nope. He's not gonna do much.
Yeah.
As far as running back, man, my favorite running back for this week is Kamara, Eckler, Mark Ingram, and Barkley.
Breida.
Huh?
Who was that last one?
Barkley, Saquon Barkley.
Oh, okay. I agree with Barkley and Kamara. I disagree with Ingram. He's a little banged up, but it is the Cardinals' defense. But my other guy that I liked was Chris Carson for the Seattle Seahawks because he get a lot of touches and a lot of receptions. So that's my other guy. How you feel about James Conner, by the way?
I really like the Pittsburgh this weekend. I really like the Pittsburgh. So Pittsburgh is a 3-point favorite. So I feel like if they do get a lead, they were trying to run out the clock. But
Right.
I mean, I think Samuel probably could be like a sleeper, but Connor haven't produced since week 8 of last year. So
Right.
I wouldn't really put my money on him.
All right, wide receivers.
As far as wide receiver, DeAndre Hopkins, Michael Thomas, Cooper, and Juju Smith.
Ooh, you got Juju up there?
Yeah. Oh, I really like. I mean, I like a pairing of Big Ben and Juju this weekend a lot.
They still haven't scored a touchdown yet. You sure?
Yeah, but Patriots always have their numbers, so that's nothing new. I mean, remember who called it? I said Big Ben will have a bad game last week. So
Okay. For my wide receivers, I got this is crazy. John Brown for the Buffalo Bills, Michael Thomas for Saints, Robert Woods, which I'm still a little shocked that I got him, but I like him because he's a second guy there. He gets a lot of air yards, and it's going to be a high scoring game. And I have a super sleeper that I'm not going to say yet. So,
all right.
Yep.
For tight end, what you say?
she don't know what it's over. We still doing stardom, then we gonna do sit 'em, and then we gonna be done.
Yeah. So for tight end, I like Hooper, and I like Mark Andrew from the Baltimore Ravens.
He hurt, dog. Don't do it. He hurt. Remember, I just said he hurt, man.
I hear
he
you.
Banged up. He banged up. I agree with the first tight end. I like Hockenson from Detroit.
Ooh.
He had like 9 receptions.
Yeah,
he's cheap. I like D. Waller from Oakland, and I like Travis Kelce.
Yeah, I really like Travis Kelce too, but he's the most expensive player on here. As far as defense, I mean, you can't really go wrong with the Bears defense and the Ravens defense this weekend. I feel like one defense I definitely will play against the Jacksonville quarterback because I know that's his first start. So
Texas defense.
Yeah.
I agree with the defenses.
Facts. All right. As far as sit 'em, I do think
sit 'em.
I think you should sit Aaron Rodgers.
Sit 'em?
Yep. Sit Aaron Rodgers.
Like you want timeout because you just stole a cookie type of sit 'em?
Aaron Rodgers, maybe he's losing it. We just gotta accept that. I mean,
he's gonna be low on, man. He's gonna be low on. Man, he's Hall of Famer, man. He's only like 35 years old.
Yeah, but
Hall of Famer, accurate passer, new coach, new coordinator. I mean, he's getting it back. The defense is actually bouncing back, but
with Aaron Rodgers though, you have to remember like he haven't been like top player since like 2-3 years ago. So he got hurt the 1 year. And then last year he was focused on not turning the ball over. So he's not gonna win you anything.
I mean, last year when he was low owned, he was the top producing fantasy quarterback. That one game, though.
Take a chance.
It's a division game, but anyway, my quarterback sit-up would be Jacoby Brissett, but I think that's too obvious. Yeah.
And then I would definitely sit Damian Williams, running back for the Chiefs.
I agree.
Yeah, because, I mean, last week he got like 67% of the snaps, and he didn't even produce more. And I think McCoy should get more snap this game. So
I agree. I also think you should sit Ezekiel Elliott. Only because they still not talking about giving him his full reps. I mean, they say he gonna do a little bit more, but I don't. I think they really try to conserve him now that they gave him that bread.
Okay.
He's a little overpriced, and plus they're gonna pass the ball a lot.
Yeah. And for receiver, I would definitely sit Marcus Brown. Keep in mind that he only ran 8 routes last week, so I don't trust that.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you was going with the Ravens. What's up?
I am, but I like the pairing of the quarterback with the tight end versus the receiver. The receiver is risky because he didn't run a lot of routes. I like people that's on the field.
All right, so who I'm going to sit is Tyrell Williams. He's going to be like 40% owned. That's the only reason why I'm sitting him. I do believe he's going to get targets. I don't think he's like an elite wide receiver, but I feel like Derek Carr going to throw to his tight end a little bit more and hit up running back and the other guys, slot receivers. So yeah, I'm sitting Tyrell Williams.
Perfect. I'm also sitting for tight end. I'm sitting Rudolph, and Eric Ebron. Kyle Rudolph. Kirk Cousins only threw the ball 10 times last week, so definitely not starting any tight end from that team. So
Wow, you said that guy? I'll play Eric Ebron because he a touchdown machine. Jacoby Brissett back
with
there.
who?
Eric Ebron for the Colts.
Yeah, but who he used to play with that used to throw him those touchdowns?
Andrew Luck.
Exactly. Where's Andrew Luck right now?
Hurt Andrew Luck.
Yeah, but Andrew Luck retired, so it don't matter. He used to be a touchdown machine. You got
So anytime you have a second back quarterback, they always throw it to their tight end, man.
So how did he do last week?
He did terrible.
Okay, so my point's proven. So
All right.
as far as defense, I have some sleepers on defense. I know people not thinking about, but I'm sitting the Patriots defense.
What?
Yes, I'm not trusting the Patriots playing against the Dolphins. And I know last week that game is like such a setup game. I'm scared of that.
Yeah, it looked like a setup. Yeah, because Dolphins are terrible.
Yeah.
Patriots are the best, and it's always a setup.
Yeah, Patriots just beat on the Steelers, and the Dolphins just got whooped by the Ravens. So it's like everything aligned for the Dolphins to lose by like 70 points. I feel like it's gonna be much tighter than that. I'm not playing the Patriots defense.
Interesting. I wouldn't play him. So who's your? All right, so we're gonna save the sleepers for the sleeper section. So, my sit-up is the Jaguars defense because they played against the Texans. A lot of people think they have good defense, but Deshaun Watson is a dual quarterback. He can move, he can throw. So sitting there. But that's it for the stardom sit-up. That is it.
All right. Now, it's time for Bust of the Week.
Bust. So, the bust of the week. I believe the bust of the week is going to be Matthew Stafford. Only because he is not a high... He has low air yards. He doesn't throw in the air like he used to when he had Megatron. And he's playing against... they're playing the Clippers. The Chargers, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, the Chargers' defense is pretty legit. And I think he's not going to throw as much yards as he did last week. So that's my bust.
So my bust of the week, I truly believe it will be Lamar Jackson. He had the 5 touchdown. Coming into the season, they were saying that he would start throwing the ball more. I can't trust that. I have to see it first. I know he was playing against the Jay-Z Dolphins team. I think he will be the bust of the week. At least he won't be putting a lot of points. But Aaron Rodgers is definitely not gonna do much neither. So that's my 2 busts for the week.
I disagree with your black ass. I'm playing Aaron Rodgers all the way.
Who's your daddy? I just want to remind you. Last time you disagreed with me, what happened?
No, we can put a bet on it, man. Like, it ain't nothing but a G thing, baby.
So you want to bet on Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah. What you want to bet? 300 yards? What, 20 fantasy points? What you want to bet?
If you said you think he's gonna have a good game, I would expect more than 20 points from Aaron Rodgers. Cam Newton had 30 points, and he had a bad game.
Well, you talking about DraftKings? Oh, you talking about NFL.com?
Yeah.
DraftKings.
He had 20 points on DraftKings, and he had a horrible game. So that's not a high standard.
20 25 points, Aaron Rodgers.
You gotta come up 30. 30 points, Aaron
Man,
Rodgers.
nah, you wildin'. 30 is too much.
30 is too much.
Nah,
It's
nah,
Aaron Rodgers.
nah, 30 too much, man. 30 too much. 30 too
Wow.
much. See, now you even proving me right. Talking about it's Aaron Rodgers. Yep, it is.
I mean, I'm trying to get your bet, so yeah.
Man, who your bust of the week?
I told you, Aaron Rodgers and Lamar
Aaron
Jackson.
Rodgers. Oh, you wild. All right, then. Moving on.
Moving on. Let's move on to super sleeper picks. Somebody hit the snooze button.
All right. My super snoozer is, I don't know his first name. It starts with a D, and his last name is Kane.
Oh, okay.
He played for the Colts. I think Jacoby Brissett and him have a nice little connection. He's a rookie. He's going to do very well. My defense is the Packers defense. I think they're a super sleeper. And I said wide receiver. The QB is Case Keenum. I think he's a sleeper. So those are my sleepers, my snoozers.
So my big parent sleeper, I like Big Ben with Juju. I know that, after what they did last week, a lot of people counting them out. I really like George Kittles. I don't know if he's a sleeper because he's like the second highest tight end. And as far as like receiver, I definitely Reuben Foster from the Buffalo Bills. Yeah, I really like him against the Giants. I mean, everybody was running open last week against the Giants, so I think a pairing with this quarterback would be perfect for this week.
Perfect. I like it.
Beast of the week. Did you forget Beast of the week, Guan?
Beast of the week. Beast of the week. This is a tough one because there's a lot of beasts in the NFL. So if I had to pick, I would say lights, camera, action. Alvin Kamara. Lights, camera, action.
You took my Beast of the week, so I'm gonna have to go another direction then. So my Beast of the week, I guess you could also see it as a sleeper. I think Julio Jones. The Eagles,
that is kind of like the
D-backs is not like, it's not really up to par. We already know that. Julio Jones always have big games against the Eagles, and this guy, I mean, is any matchup is good for him. So I mean, consider he on a bad matchup, so he's gonna kill it. And I do like Hopkins too as a sleeper because
Hopkins?
DeAndre Hopkins, because a lot of people think the
Jacksonville defense
could stop him. So, and last year, even when they had a decent defense, he still did work. So
he did. For the last few times they played, he been doing work. So, that's the beats of the weeks.
Okay. So now I guess we can move on to our bonus segment.
Bonus.
We think no one is talking about.
Now, who is no one thinking about?
For Vegas odds. Wait, is that the same one?
Yep, that's the same one. But I'll tell you one player that no one's thinking about. Keke Coutee. Keke Coutee. I never met a boy named Keke, by the way. It's literally spelled Keke, Bianca. Keke, a boy. And his last name is Coutee. But I think he would do very well. Nobody's talking about him. He just came off an injury. He played for the Texans. So that's a sleeper. But moving on to, did you have anything to add, Ace?
Yeah, I was thinking about your boy. I know earlier we talked about him, Matt Breida. So
yeah.
I think he would be a sleeper that no one is talking about, just because he's getting the start. There's a lot of there will be a lot of opportunities for him. So, yes.
I agree.
Oh,
Alright.
and also James Washington from the Steelers. I mean, I think the Steelers gonna run the score up on the Seahawks. So, I like
Oh yeah?
James Washington from the Steelers too.
Yo, speaking of Steelers and Seahawks, I like Tyler Lockett too. He's gonna line up in the slot a lot.
I don't agree. I was gonna say I don't agree with that because the fact that he was shocked he was getting double teamed last week. I mean, I'm not playing somebody like that.
Alright, Tyler Lockett though?
Yeah, he's the number one receiver, and then last week he was like, "Wow, they were double teaming him. How did you not know they were gonna double team you?"
Well, hey. He's gonna be lined up in the slot though this week.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, he gonna do work. 100 yards. What about Jimmy Graham? Oh, you're not big on the Packers this week.
No, I had him earlier, but more I examine things. Like, no, I don't like Jimmy Graham. He catch a lucky touchdown. I like Devontae Adams because he always do well against the Vikings. But that's about it for me with the Packers.
Okay. Don't play Galladay. You know you're gonna get a lot of touches.
Who's your dad?
Oh, my brother said read our comments. I guess people are watching us. What the?
Oh, snap! I see it.
How you read the comment? What is it?
Somebody said, "Don't start Watson if you don't have to." Tom Brady is 1-5 in Miami. What you think of
Tom Brady
comments?
is 1-5. Tom Brady is Tom Brady's a good pick. If you want to make some money, if you playing cash games, Tom Brady is a good pick because Bill Belichick don't let up. He don't take his foot off the gas, and Tom Brady never wants to be taken out of the game. He's like a little kid, like that want to play in all four quarters in basketball. Like he never want to be taken out. So he's a good pick for cash games. But as far as a tournament game, you want to be a little bit more risky with the quarterback.
I'm not.
I don't know what you think about the comments.
I agree with the comments. I'm not touching Tom Brady. He's too risky, especially like for some. Like no matter how good the Steelers are, they always lose to the Patriots. No matter how good and bad the Dolphins are, Patriots always struggle with the Dolphins, and Tom Brady is one of them. So I definitely would not play Tom Brady. And I would like if I was for the spread, I'm going with the Dolphins. I mean that's a high spread, so I'm definitely taking the Dolphins spread. Even if the Dolphins lose, I feel like it will be challenging. So. But I do I disagree with the Deshaun Watson one. I think Deshaun Watson will have a good game.
That's Jaguars defense, brother.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he'll shake him up. He'll shake and bake him. He'll shake him up. He might score 2 rushing touchdowns. You heard it here first.
Ooh, 2?
2.
All right.
All right, so moving on to our Vegas odds, which are our last part of the game, so we can help you make some good picks. You don't want to bet too many parlays. You want to stay around 3 teams. But here are the Vegas.
Get rich of 3 teams. Talk to me. Give me some.
Can't get rich. Man, you can get rich off of any team, dog. Any team. So we got 10. By the way, all the weather is completely fine. No weather issues from any of the games. Seattle at Pittsburgh. Is Pittsburgh is wait, I think my odds are a little off. Hold on.
Pittsburgh.
What you got? -3 for them?
I don't know. I think it's been bet to -4.
Yeah, it's changing back and forth between -3 and -4.
Mm-hmm.
Indiana at Tennessee -3. Tennessee's the favorite. Arizona at Baltimore. Baltimore minus 13. Uh, Patriots at Miami. Patriots is
minus 18 and a half. I'm taking that.
Yeah.
I'm taking that. That's too easy.
They got to win by 18. Yeah. Let me give some more highlights. Dallas at Washington. Dallas is what? Minus 4.5. That's what I have on here.
Okay.
It could change. I think Washington's going to win that game, not because I'm an Eagles fan, but because people are underestimating how deep of a threat those Washington receivers are now. And Dallas's quarterbacks ain't all that. They're going to get burnt. So we're going to find Dak Prescott catching up. And I'm going to tell Dak, that's okay. It's okay, Dak. That's okay.
So we got some comments coming in. It's a trap by Vegas because they give up 60 last week. Watson has no line. It's going to be held today because Jax covers better than New Orleans. So something to consider.
So how you feel about that?
I mean, that's correct. Like with Jacksonville do cover better than New Orleans. But I still think Deshaun Watson, like you said, is a dual threat. So, and then he getting more weapons with Kiki Kute coming back. I mean,
yes, Kiki Kute
covers so much, and they also they have a threat of a run game. So yeah, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, Jacksonville give up some points last year. I know it was against the Chiefs, but they still without the best player, the best receiver, they still give up some points. And the Chiefs stopped scoring because they wanted to. So.
Yeah. I mean, Jacksonville. Wait a second. The Texans is, I believe, plus 7.5.
They talking about your Eagles. You talking about them Cowboys?
I think the Texans is minus. They talking about the Eagles. It's probably a Cowboys fan.
Of course, they said they got way better corners than the Eagles. What you think of that?
That's BS. None of that corners got a Super Bowl ring. First of all. last time Cowboys won a Super Bowl, I think all that was still playing on Nickelodeon.
I don't even get that one, dog.
Oh yeah, you was in Haiti.
Yep.
The last time Cowboys won the Super Bowl, I think Michael Jordan was getting his last ring.
Wow. It's been that long.
Huh? Yeah, that long. But finishing up the Vegas odds, though, I see that a good game to attack is Buffalo and New York. They got Buffalo -2. I would put that money on Buffalo because New York's their wide receivers are all banged up. Cody Latimer's not playing. They got another wide receiver that's not playing. So Evan Ingram's going to get a lot of touches. But Buffalo has that dual threat quarterback in Josh Allen. He got a lot of heart. And they got John Brown, who's a deep threat. Singletary. They got a lot of people. So I will put that money on Buffalo. And Packers is -3. I'll put my money on the Packers. They are at home versus Minnesota, division game. Kirk Cousins only threw the ball 10 times last game, which is unheard of. So I don't think he's going to throw too much times again. The biggest game of all is Chiefs at Oakland Raiders. The Chiefs are -7.5. They got to score more than a touchdown. The over/under is 52. So I think that game is definitely going to go under, by the way. But I do think it's still going to be a blowout. The Chiefs going to blow out the Raiders. So what do you think about that game?
Chiefs. I mean, of course, Chiefs probably gonna win, but I don't think we should. I mean, it's the Raiders. Of course, they could beat the Raiders without the best receiver, but I will caution people that's gonna play a lot of the Raiders player for fantasy. Raiders are not that good. I know last week, I mean, all the craziness that was going on with the organization, they did well by actually, rally around each other and play a good game. They had some motivation. So Yeah, I don't think they will play that well. So
All right, finishing up the last two. We got one big game with the New Orleans Saints and Los Angeles Rams. Over under is 54 points. The Rams are favored by -3. So I think me and you both agree on this one. We think the Saints is going to win because they got dirty in the playoff game last year. Yeah. There was some pass interference call. You remember?
And last week they trying to cheat them again. So yeah, I do think the Saints gonna win. And I mean it's gonna be tough because they're not playing at home. But yeah, I definitely will put my money on the Saints. I'll go back to the Cowboys game. I think the Redskins will also cover too. So
yeah, I agree. Yeah. I think they're gonna win. I do think they're gonna win. But your boy Dak, he trying to get that contract. So
yeah,
I mean they offer him $30 million. He ain't want it.
Wow, you think he better than Carson Wentz? He crazy.
Crazy. Crazy.
But the Cowboys win, I think Redskins cover though.
Okay. Cowboys got a little squad, but I don't think. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But that's it for the.
Quick update. Cody Latimer is active to play for the Giants. Receiver for the New York Giants. Cody
thanks for the
Latimer. That just came in.
Just fresh hot off the stove.
Fresh. The update is now.
So now that Cody Latimer is actually playing, I would not put my money on the Bills for them to cover. It's going to be a closer game. It's going to be a closer game. So that's good news.
Yeah.
But that's about it. Me and Ace and Bianca are going to go put in our millionaire maker lineup on DraftKings. Yeah. So when we get that million, everybody that's watching going to get 10 cents. Yo, Ace, you remember that time when a dude was like, if I win, everybody get $100.
Yep, I remember that. I was rooting for him too.
Yeah, we was all rooting for him. So
yo, I know we about to go, but I heard Dak is a top 5 quarterback. Wentz is cool, but he's a system guy. How do you feel about that before we get off?
Dak is not a top 5 quarterback. You got Drew Brees, Tom Brady. That's knocking out 2 right there. You got
Rivers, Big Ben.
Philip. Oh my God, so many.
Yeah,
so many. Carson Wentz is so damn accurate. Did you see how he was? Man, he's so damn accurate. It's scary. Don't judge him off of last year. Think about this year.
I mean, not even just that. We could go back to look at Dak without. I mean, we were talking about a system player. Look at Dak when Zeke wasn't playing. Look at his numbers, how he did.
Oh man, it went down.
Carson Wentz never really have a real
running back.
So.
Yeah. So man, that's a good point, Ace.
Yeah,
good damn point.
Thank you.
We still ain't got no damn running back. They talking about Miles Sanders.
Yeah.
But yeah, when you got Zeke back there, you know what I mean? I'd rather Dak throw the rock to give it to Zeke.
That's how all the defense feel. But I mean,
that's how they play him.
Game, people are like overhyped with Zeke. Not Zeke, with Dak.
Barkley.
What happened last week? Everybody was wide open, so he didn't have to make any incredible throws. Just throwing. I couldn't make those throws.
Yeah. So we'll see.
So another proof is look at how each owner treat their players. Dak Prescott still don't have a contract, and Wentz already got a contract in the offseason. So, I mean, the owners tell you who they think is better.
Wow, that's deep.
Yeah.
That's deep. So, Eagles is the new dynasty. You heard it here first. The Patriots is phasing out, and Carson Wentz is the new Tom Brady. So, we're gonna make it happen.
All right.
But that wraps it up. So we can get this bread. We got to make this money on DraftKings and FanDuel. Actually, we already made the money, man. I'm talking about we gotta get it. We made it, man.
We made it. We just gotta
We
cash
already
it out
got it.
on Tuesday.
We just gotta cash out. Huh?
We gotta cash out on Tuesday. After Monday night.
We gotta cash out. Yeah, we gotta cash out. And then we gonna fly to California and go see Bianca, right? First class.
You said
Money.
You said cash up or cash out?
Nigga, cash out. You say cash app or cash out? Which one you said?
Cash out or cash out?
Nigga, cash app or cash out? Which one we doing?
Oh, we cashing out. Straight
Cash
cash, homie.
All right, cashing out. This is Kwame signing out. Rule number 1.
Get the money first.
Rule number 2.
Don't forget to get
Don't
the
forget
money
the
first.
money. All right, peace.
Peace.
Mm.